Hi. Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How we going, everybody? This isn't a live, but it's kind of like a live. Anything. And I'm filming a Dragula video tomorrow with Valerie, aka Rolly. But we're not doing it until 7 p.m. Australian time. But I have a lot of work to get done. Tomorrow is what is called Australia Day, and it's the day that Captain Cook invaded Australia back in 1888. And funnily enough, Australia Day isn't a great tradition. It started in 1994 or something like that. I can't remember because I don't think I was that conscious of public holidays when I was a child. Yeah, and so it really is a day. A lot of Indigenous First Nations people call it Sorry Day, a National Day of Mourning, because it it's a dark day in history, and a lot of people, the ones who beat a drum for, you know, mm, why don't they get over it? But on our student-free days, where we, had teacher meetings and stuff like that, we did what's called cultural capacity training, teaching First Nations students, which I actually had done with the same person who did it with us. And one of the staff members said that her dad was stolen. So, and her dad's, 30 or 40. Oh, 40-ish, over 40. So, what do we got to get over? Yeah, so here I am going to be working tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in though, okay? I'm sorry to everyone, but I'm going to sleep in. I can't do it. I can't do the early morning. Anyway, we are here because, hello, we got some anti-MLM snarking to do. That's the Australian way of saying it. Snarking. Oh, look, there's so much going on at the moment. And I'm just talking about the MLM stuff. Our friend Tracy, Trace, she got an Elamere tattoo and she joined Awakened. She's left both of them now for Zip Slim. And our old friend Ashley, I never did a video on Ashley, but I'm pretty sure. So Erin did a video on her, and I'm pretty sure that the Clown Town then did one, and she is the Down Be Rude. Say hello, Down Be Rude, and she was actually one of Megan Desart's little shining little babies in her downline. Oh, Ashley's gone to Zip Slim as well. What's happened, Megan? How's that downline going? Because she was a black diamond. I wonder if she's deranked. Be interesting to see because I haven't seen her name on the boards whatsoever, and I can see on my little Awakened tab up there. There's 12 things to look at. So I'm gonna have a look at them. Yeah, not to mention the thing with the Awakened, the medication casing not dissolving and people passing whole tablets. Well, and you think to yourself, like, you just go, you do your number twos, it's between your bum and the toilet bowl. But I'm glad that someone was curious enough to say, hey, I'm going to take a look back there and found some pills. Everybody looks at their poop. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so that was interesting. And then seeing the CEO on the call. And then there was so look, it is a shambles. But I think they're just proceeding, and they've got Man, people paid thousands of dollars for NFTs for some pills that didn't dissolve for a conference they're not going to go to. But it's not a scam. It's not a scam. Anyway, we have a new podcast to listen to. It's the first episode, so we have to be kind. All right. I remember hearing. Oh no, I saw the Instagram post. Oh, my hair is terrible at the moment. And Coach Sabrina of WFABB, and oh gosh, what's her name? Melody, I think. They have a podcast called Tokyo. I hope they don't say that in the beginning, because I think you'll find in YouTube you get demonetized if you say it in the beginning, the first couple, like 3 minutes anyway. Yeah, so we are going to watch that today. I'm very excited. They have 12 subscribers. I'm not subscriber shaming. I've got 520. That's none. That's none. Okay? But 12 girls. Surely your downline. You got more than 12 in your downline, haven't you? In those videos where you crisscross walk? There's more than 12 people in that room. It's like Dre offering subscriptions on her fucking Instagram. Who's going to buy that other than your downline? Who's already paying your bills? And, Jasmine, now Val spotted this. Jasmine she hasn't been advertising for WFAB lately, but she's been hanging out a lot with Afnan. And I think Afnan still is pretty flush with the residuals. I don't think Jasmine is. So she might be getting a bit of pity from Afnan. But anyway, this is only 15 minutes long. I'm excited. Where am I going to put myself? All right. I am really excited. Everything they do is so terrible. Ooh, fade.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Talk Your Shit podcast. This is your host.
Wow. Okay, 8 seconds in. Eight. I just made it 8 seconds in before I had to stop. Look at that little talk your shit neon light with the cord coming down. Look, my background isn't for everyone. It's very busy. I love it. Like it's me. But just that sad little cord. Oh, matching. And it's so loud. And you got like a dead. Can you see them out? Dead part of the tree there. Oh my god. Oh, this is a mess. I'm gonna have to turn it down because it's so loud. Far out. And also, she said, "Talk your shit. This is not going to get monetized. You can't get monetized with 12 people." I'll subscribe. I subscribe to the other one, the Afnan and Coach Sana one.
Host Melody, and this is your host Sabrina. And now it's time to talk our shit. Cheers to that, sis. Yes. Cheers.
It's so natural. I love natural human interactions. Look, you're just going to have to be a little bit less moving around if you want consistent sound with your microphone. Or you need maybe a better microphone. Okay. Sabrina's not sold.
Let's take a sip. First things first. Really important. Today we're drinking Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, I love it. I love it. So, before we get started, you guys, obviously this is our very first episode. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm freaking out. So we wanted to start, obviously.
Did you see that face she pulled? I love it. I have to go back.
Before we get started, you guys, obviously this is our very first episode. Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite thing ever now. Look, the pause button can be unkind to me. It's okay. I understand. But that makes me happy, okay? I don't really understand why she's so excited. I mean, I love making content, but 15-minute podcast? Yeah. Okay. Who am I to shit on the dreams of two women who invested in the same tracksuit? Well done, girls.
I'm so excited. I'm freaking out. So we wanted to start obviously by introducing ourselves because you don't even know who we are. So my name is Sabrina. Let me start. My name is Sabrina. I'm 24 years old, and in the last 2 years, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur online, for the last 2 years, and it's been pretty freaking crazy, isn't it? By the way, we work together. Yeah, crazy in our business, crazy journey. And what can I tell you? We actually have a similar background because before starting our business, we were both dancing professionally. I'm gonna let her talk about herself. And I was dancing a lot, and I was a student studying marketing. I was working at the bank. You're a regular gal. I was nobody special. I was just this girl that wanted more for herself, and then I decided to.
I've heard her say this before that she was nobody special. Like, what? I don't understand that. Is it a relatability thing? Like I'm not special. This just worked for me. But no, it's not actually working for you. And it's true. I'm not special. You're not. No one's special, really. And inherent value comes from a variety of places. I might be special in some circumstances. Pretty special to my dogs, even though they suck. Look, I say that like Minnie at the moment is so naughty. She is just insanely searching for food, like it's ridiculous. And she gets fed a lot of food because she's still quite lean from the puppies, so she gets way more food than everybody else, like probably 500 grams a night. And she is just stealing food. And today she'd stolen some food that I don't even know how she got to it. Anyway, I was going to get it off her, and I just bought new earbuds today. Beats by Dre, very expensive. I wanted to invest in them because I am gonna be, swimming and working out. And yeah, one of them fell. I was going towards her. One of them fell out of my ear, and I fucking lost it. And it was on dusk, so I wasn't able to find it. So I was fuming. Anyway, so the dogs are not in the good books at the moment. Yeah, so mm, I don't. Yeah, like I said, the whole point is I don't understand why she leads with this. I've heard her say this more than once. I wonder if she's wearing her IPA ring because they get a ring when they hit IPA.
Become an entrepreneur, and that's honestly the best thing that has happened to me to become an entrepreneur because it opened me to so many things, which led me to today here we are having this podcast and
With our couch. Did everybody see that? And the sign, have you seen the sign? Pretty good cord.
we'll see how this goes.
So many doors. Thanks
Exactly.
to entrepreneurship. It's the same thing a little bit, kind of the same thing for me as well, guys. As she said, we have kind of a similar background. I was a full-time student at university, working full-time before starting into entrepreneurship and starting this amazing journey. I got introduced to entrepreneurship thanks to Sabrina, and I got started, and it has been.
Oh, so we're not going to talk. Oh, this pause. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. But did she leave university to do this? Oh, girl, this isn't going to last. Go back to university, please. She seems really sweet. I don't know. Like she was in the reality show, and she just doesn't seem. She doesn't seem like them. Like everyone, all the other girls seemed very much like them. Yeah, but not her. Like she just seemed like she was a bit more innocent. I don't think she's high up at all, and I think Sabrina is her upline. But please don't leave tertiary education for an MLM. Just stick it out and do it, cause it's just Just trust me.
Been the best journey I've ever been on.
Yeah, great. You're 21. Also, why does it sound like she's in the other room? Like, as in the speaker? It does not sound like the speaker's right in front of her.
Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Because
Same.
as she said, it's opening so many doors now that I would have never thought that I would be hosting a podcast and doing all of these things. I was the shyest girl on earth before.
Oh yeah, she was. Scroll on her Instagram. Scroll on her feed.
Don't do that. No. Actually, I'm gonna go look at my Instagram after that to do a little cleanup.
Look, I'm partial to yelling. I don't mind a good like blowout, a little bit of yelling, but that was, oh, look, they did apologize for the sound, but it's really annoying.
Yeah, okay. Because that was not cute, but it is what it is. Everybody starts somewhere, and I feel like it's because of that that it's amazing because you get to grow, you get to learn together, you get to learn about yourself, gain confidence. So I've learned so much and I've changed so much. I've been able to become a better person. I'm growing every day thanks to this journey, and I'm just so grateful to be here. So
yeah, I'm grateful too. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Now we're gonna choose this entire episode. If we're drunk after this, mind your business.
Listen, I love wine. That's not my fault. Okay.
That's on my fault. That's yours. I'm just kidding. But before we actually tell them the point of the mission of this podcast, I want to tell them how we came up with this idea. So. Yeah. It was always, we already have a podcast, by the way, you guys. You can check us out on Spotify. I'll drop it in the link on this video. Mm-hmm. We already have another podcast that is way more targeted towards business, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But this year, one of my goals was to start a podcast that would be about different things, in which we're going to tell you the mission in a minute. And so we get on a call because we have to game plan for our current business. And I started to tell her that, and she was like, well, I want to do that too. And I was like, okay, well, let's do it. And she was like, okay. And then this is, and we did the logo, which is this. Yeah.
Wow. What a meeting of the minds. I said I wanted to start a podcast this year. And she said she wanted to. And so we did. That was our story just then. Okay. Tell us about the light. Especially the cord. Very interested in the cord.
I mean, that's not our logo, it's the name, but
yeah,
we have our merch. I don't know if you can see it. You'll see on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I can't believe that they have something on their back. And they're not even showing their back. This is, at the moment, it's on YouTube. This is a visual medium. Okay? And for everybody else who's just listening, you're just laughing and turning around. Oh, it's just a little bit cringe, that's all. And this is coming from me. I'm the cringiest. Jeez.
And we came up with all of that, guys, in like a 2-hour FaceTime call.
Yeah, it was just, we were just talking and all the ideas were coming up, and it was just like we just did it.
Yeah, and we work really well together. Yeah. Like, we're very creative people, mm-hmm. and in our business we work really well. So I was like, yo, if there's like anybody that I would like to do this with, I'm like, well, let's just do it.
Yeah,
and here we are. But anyways, I wanted to tell them that. But the point, really, guys, the mission with our podcast, obviously we're gonna have different type of episodes. We're gonna have games. It's not gonna always be serious. We're gonna talk about controversial topics, do Q&As, have guest speakers, play games.
Okay, what do you mean it's not always going to be serious? Like, you've literally got we don't know what it is at all. Like, you haven't explained it. You said you had a mission. Where's the mission? Look, I know that you want it to be organic, but just maybe jot down a few talking points. Like, okay, here's why we talk about the mission. Yeah? I mean, that's great. Hot chicks talking about something, but, should you be talking about some of those things? What are your criteria? Like, what are your qualifications? I don't think anyone should talk about everything all the time. I think you just saw that Afnan and Coach Sona were doing it, and you just went, oh, let's do that. Everybody's got a podcast. Let's do that.
But the point, what we're like, of it all, we really want to normalize women being able to step into their alpha energy while still being really feminine. What I mean by that is, like, sometimes, like, you just want to be able to not be censored. Like,
So bullshit on bullshit, because one, alpha energy isn't a thing. It's BS. Okay. It's actually patriarchal BS. And then feminine energy, that's not a thing either. Okay. There's only energy. It's not fucking masculine. It's not fucking feminine. And if you're about to say, I don't want to be censored, then that's not what you're talking about either. Okay? Like, look, it can be a little bit low hanging fruit for me. I'm smart. Book smart. Okay. Well, sometimes I drop up an earbud in the fucking yard when chasing after a dog. Anyway, uh, yeah. If you just want to make offensive statements and call it alpha thinking in a feminine way, then that's kind of bullshit. Okay? Just being real.
women, especially, I don't know if you're listening to this and you can relate, our entire life we've been told that you need to sit pretty, don't talk too much, don't swear, don't do, no, that's for the guys, you have to play with this. And we want to celebrate, like, listen, you can look cute and do whatever and whatever, but still be super alpha and like own your shit, you know?
Exactly.
Okay. That's great, but like that's just being a strong woman. It's got nothing to do with being alpha. Thank you.
Honestly, as you guys know now, we've been in business for 2 years, and I've personally experienced that as well. The fact that I'm in a male-dominated industry, well, right? The trading investing space, it's mostly men that are doing that.
True, but women do MLMs. It's a majority women in MLMs. Okay, and I don't know if she was with Monate before this, but she probably was.
And investing and trading their money. And when girls are saying, "Well, I'm into trading too. I'm into investing too," well,
No, you're not. You're into recruiting. That's where your money comes from. You're into recruiting. Okay.
there's a lot of people that are not really taking women seriously in that space, and I've experienced that. So that's why we wanted to really just normalize the fact that I'm still cute, I'm still wearing pink, I'm still drinking wine, I'm still doing my makeup, doing my hair, but I'm still, owning my business and doing my thing and making my own money, right? So that's what we wanted to just.
Yeah, I think that you'll find there are other women who do that with real businesses. I mean, the Truly show that Lily and Arfan were on, they actually do feature like legitimate business women, not just MLMers. And yeah, like a lot of them are gorgeous and wear pink and have lots of nice shoes, and they're still bosses. Okay. It's got nothing to do with being in a trading space or a male dominated industry. Okay?
Normalize and just talk about it and just share the word with people that, hey, if you're a woman, you want to look pretty, you want to be spoiled, you want to do all these things, well, you can still make your money, you can still own your business, you can still trade, you can still invest, you can do anything you want, right? So,
And it also shows in the name of the podcast. I'm sure some of you guys heard it for the first time. Talk your shit. It's a lot because I tried it. I told a lot of people, not a lot because obviously you want to work on the low, no. But I told a couple of people, we're working on a podcast. It's called Talk Your Shit, and I saw their reaction. I'm sure that if I was a guy, nobody would react that way because I'm talk your shit. It's like, oh, it's a lot, but everything is super pink. As you can see, it's pink.
Um, I didn't think that. I just thought, well, I don't know. I think Yo is more of it's a AAVE. I'm not sure if Sabrina is black. I'm not sure if Melody is black, but it feels a little bit AAVE. So if they are not black, that's a little bit insensitive. But also the thing that I mentioned it before we even started. Like on YouTube, you get immediately demonetized if you have a swear word in the first couple of minutes. So you're going to get demonetized if this is meant to be a moneymaker for you, which let's face it, everything kind of is when you're a multi-level marketer. Okay, but it's more like this is going to draw people into your business. Yeah, yeah. So okay.
Pink. Our clothes are pink. Everything is pink because it's like You could be everything you freaking want. You could be a woman, you could kill it, you could be extremely freaking alpha and still want to be treated nicely and still want to look cute and wear pink if you want. As a matter of fact, just do you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just do you, because I'm
Most
somebody like,
important
I don't want to be censored. I don't want to be told what to do, what not to do, what to wear, what not to. That kills me right there.
No.
And you know, we were talking about how like,
I don't know, like she just said that she has had experiences in other jobs. Like that sounded like a very privileged point of view to be in. Like I don't want any boundaries on me, whatever, whatsoever. I want to be able to do whatever I want whenever I want. It's like, well, that's not possible for most people, you know? Hmm.
you know, in the industry we're in a male, which we are in a male-dominated industry, which is not easy, but I truly feel like women are taking over.
Yeah, definitely.
Amen.
Definitely.
As we should.
Yes.
But you, let me tell you a story because I don't think I ever told you that story before. So I went to the restaurant. I took myself on a date because why not? Okay,
Yes.
that's what we do.
Women taking.
That's what we do now in 2023. I don't
need
need nobody to pay me. But so I go to the restaurant and I see, you know, there's a guy that comes up to me, and I'm somebody I'm a little rude.
Yeah, she is.
I'm a little.
That's
rude.
okay. We love her like
Yeah,
that. She is.
I'm straight up. Like you, I'm gonna tell you straight up to your
Yeah.
face. But anyway, so you know, I'm eating first, so I don't want to be bothered. Still bothering me. Whatever. He was respectful, and so we start talking, and it was way more business oriented, right? And so he's like, okay, so what do you do? And I'm like, okay, well, I do this and this and that. I trade and I invest, and he did literally like, you trade, like you trade, and I was like, guys, if you would have seen my face, that's how you kill me, right?
Yeah.
There.
But you don't like just like you make your money from network marketing, not trading. That's how you get to IPA, by recruiting.
If I was a guy that told you I'm trading, it would have been, oh, that's nice, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, so what? Right?
Tell me
But
this and this and that.
And now,
How
but
does
the
this
guy
work?
had a face of like,
Yeah.
but do you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, the audacity right there. Just listen. He's like, but do you actually make money?
Girl, I would have said just like, leave me alone.
I have no comment. I have no
Leave
comment.
me alone.
But I did say, and I was like, well, yeah, I kind of do that for a living. Like, I don't work a job and I quit my job and I travel the world, but I don't make money because I'm a girl, right? And so we keep talking and whatever. And obviously, like, I was very like, let's keep this professional because personally, like, maybe I can hook you up because clearly you need help. Clearly,
Everyone's a prospect. If somebody was treating you like that, and it sounds like he was being disrespectful, especially like, except that, she doesn't make her money trading. She makes her money by recruiting. Yeah, gotta keep that cold market.
let me hook you up. And so, and what did he say? And he's like, oh, we start, obviously as we're talking, he's like, so you're one of those.
All of these little comments.
No, but
They got me
let's
like-
have a moment of silence for this guy. Really?
I hope he's watching us right
I
now.
hope you're watching me right now and feel dumb. Okay? I still love you. Okay, no hate. But, and I looked at him and I had a minute. I was like, what, I get mad? But I don't want to get mad because it's not cute. And so I look at him and I'm
It's okay for people to get mad at men. I know that sometimes okay, women can't always get mad at men and survive. It can be risky with some men, but you are allowed to feel your emotions when a man is being condescending to you. Okay, that's a bad message to send, Sabrina.
just like, well, if you mean that I'm one of those women that works for her business, that hustles, that's serious, that got her shit together, that impacts the world, yes, I'm one of those.
And I'm happy to be. I'm happy.
And you know what he said? He was like, oh, like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't want you to take it that way. I was like, well, be careful with what you say.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. No, but people don't realize what they.
Just be careful what you say, because I'm one of those women who skips on Thursdays. I am Sabrina. I'm a woman. I do things. I told him. The fuck? I don't know. I'm starting to doubt that there was even a man at this point in time now.
They say, because I've been getting a tons of messages and DMs of men or just like people being like, oh, I don't really know if I want to join you and your group of girls because it's more for men and I don't.
Because they've got a brain in their head and they know that multi-level marketing is a really bad business model. perhaps, because that's true.
feel like I could do money with you, and like I don't know if this thing really work. But if I would be, as she said, a man that would be trading and investing, they would be joining me left, right, and center. You know what I mean? They would not hesitate a minute.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls, they
I think you'll find that there are men in iGenius who fail at this. I offer you Exhibit 1, Kevin. Oh, poor Kevin. Last I checked, he's still in iGenius at the bottom rung. So, it's only because Rakan has been there for a while. Same with Anthony Napolitano. They were there when the shit went down, and all they did was hang on. That's it.
they send me a DM, they send me a message, and they're like I'm so shocked to see a group of girls and a group of women investing and trading and doing that together. And that's why we attract a lot of women. But it's their first time seeing girls and women doing that and trading and investing. And I'm like, well, I'm happy to be in a part of this group that is bringing that new perspective to the world and sharing that to people. Because listen, I wanna do this thing. I wanna be an entrepreneur. I see myself doing that in the long run. So why not just share that to people and just change the perspective? Because I'm not living in a world anymore where there's just men taking over and
I want to show you how it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to show you how it's done.
We're here to show you how it's done, baby.
What is done? How to recruit? How to spend a lot of money on marketing to flex a lifestyle that you don't actually live? How to walk away from a camera and put the slow-mo on the camera, on the videos? Is that what you're going to teach us? Because that's what I feel like WFAB is really good at. Like Jasmine's got a Pinterest board, so good for her.
That's it. And I feel like if ever, I'm just really grateful that we get to be a voice for these women because, listen, first of all, I hesitated to start trading.
For who? For yourself? You're a voice. Oh my god. All of my nails are broken off. And they're not sharp. They're all like really rounded and thick, and it's not a pleasant itch when you scratch.
Because I taught myself that these are guys. I was like, there's no way we're gonna do this. And when I first started, I lost money. I was like, okay, yeah, exactly. It's not for me. Like I'm a girl on top of that. I taught that too for a minute, which hurts me to think that it gives me. It's Like why would you?
Because when you have that desire, why would you settle down and why would you just hold yourself back because you feel like it's for men? You're a woman. You're a human being. You can do that too.
Exactly.
Like, there's no difference.
But don't get it twisted. Like we're not bashing anybody. I just feel like whether you're a guy or a woman, a man or a woman, you should be able to do whatever the F you want. It's like it goes for both ways. It just so happens we're
There needs to be guidelines and ethics and things like that, especially ones that prevent people from being exploited in a multi-level marketing scheme or a legal pyramid scheme. That should be important to people.
we're women, so we're gonna preach that. But it's like I just want anybody to do what they're called to do, no matter what their sex is, right? Like I don't want to have that as an excuse. So, oh, you're a woman, you can't do that. I just don't like to be categorized. You know what I mean? It's like because you're a woman, you get to do this, and because you're a guy, you get to do that.
And if you're a woman, if you do that, it's you. And you're like, no.
And so you know what? Like I feel like especially now in 2023, it's just a time to celebrate who we are and just be us 100,000% loud and not being scared of judgment. Guys, listen, we get judged all kinds for all kinds of reasons. And if ever, like I really don't care. Like I really don't care, and I feel like it's actually really powerful for the people that are able to stand up and be like, you know what, I'm done with this. Because there's people that unfortunately don't have the strength to do it, or maybe they've been through a lot that who knows what people go through nowadays. But
you got to be able to just go through it and just put yourself.
But I thought that you were really good at everything, but knowing what people are going through, because you've experienced them. But I don't think that's it.
yourself first, I believe, because if you put everybody else first,
Yeah.
you're gonna hold yourself back from doing things that you really want to do. But if you ask yourself the question, and that's what I asked myself when I got started in entrepreneurship: Melody, what do you want? What do you want for your future? What do you really want to do? What do you enjoy doing? And I was like, I want to do this. I feel it in my gut that hey, I have to start this business and start this journey. So no matter what people tell me, I'm gonna try it out for myself and see what happens. And guess what? I'm living my best life now.
Yeah. Cheers to that, sis. Cheers to that. But you know what?
I'm fast on the wine. Eh? She's not. She's cheering when I'm drinking. Listen, girl.
Look,
when we cheers.
Let's see. I have drink.
She actually had the idea of the wine, so I'm not the responsible if we are a little bit,
Says the girl who drinks wine at 11 a.m. It's not true. Yeah, it's not true, but she wish she could.
I know.
I know. But yeah, so if ever, guys, like honestly, this podcast now it's obviously the first episode, guys. So we just really wanted to introduce a little bit of everything, give you a little background story as of why we're doing this podcast. You should be expecting obviously different types of topics that are always going to be around our main mission, and because guys, we see it all the time. Or also, it's like, when you start a business or whatever, but you're gonna marry a rich guy. I'm trying to be the rich guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be that one.
You know what I mean? So, if ever, that's kind of what we want to celebrate. But obviously, we're just really excited to take you guys on this journey. And honestly, guys, if you can give us some ideas, you can follow us on Instagram at
TYS Podcast, so Talk Your Shit Podcast, and send us ideas, connect with us, ask us some questions, and if you want to be a guest speaker on this podcast, let us know, because we already have some guests.
I might ask to be on the podcast. That'll be exciting. I can talk you.
Okay, ready to come on here. We already talked with them, already ready, but we want to hear from you guys. This is for us to connect with you guys.
Yeah.
We really want to connect with you on different levels and not have it. We relate to our business on this episode because that's what we do, but we don't want it to be all about that.
No, we want to be in this journey with you guys. We're doing that to not only, as I said, bring a new perspective, just do something different and connect with you guys on a different level and grow and learn with you guys as well. So we want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys, so don't ever be shy. And you can also contact her on her Instagram at adormelo and on my personal Instagram at it's Sabrina C. Vidal. If you want to talk with us, engage with us, whatever it is, we're open to any type of ideas, because like we said, this is just for us to celebrate our mission, which is again celebrating alpha energy in a woman while still being able to be extremely feminine and connected to your divine energy. Yes. So we're gonna wrap it up right here, I think, because this is, like I said, it's just an introduction episode. Just be ready.
Be ready, though.
Be ready, though, because
we're gonna have in store.
Oh, baby, you don't even know what we have for you. We're gonna be uploading 2 episodes a week, you guys. So stay ready on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube, because we got some things coming up.
Yes,
we got some things coming up for
baby.
you. So thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, on this episode. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for the support we already had way before posting this episode in the first place. And we'll see you guys on another episode of the Talk Your Shit podcast.
Ciao.
It was kind of awkward. The ending was awkward. Alrighty, yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. Please do the wonderful thing of being YouTube and look at this fucking chunky. Look at this. This is almost as big as my microphone. Chunky. Chunky paintbrush. Here's the chunky paintbrush. That woke me up. Paintbrush. These ones aren't as big. They're still alright. I am very sorry because I don't have a puppy moment because they all got adopted. I'm a little bit tired, not a little bit. Alright, yeah. Like, subscribe, do the thing. I'm being Ray Higdon, repeating my words. Alright. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.